Hey, my sweethearts. Well, I am down here for my first appointment doing my mammogram, which again, I did one when I was 40. So it's been 7 years, but I've never had any issues. So anywho, I got to get it checked off the list. But I was just thinking how I am so glad that I just went kind of head first to deal with any issues, like all my fears, just deal with my fears head on. And I had always had the thought when I was younger, like, I don't want where I get older and God forbid I have to go through something like cancer, God forbid, or whatever, whenever I'm going through menopause or whatever, because all that stuff, like, no one ever talks to me about any of that. And so I don't know. So I was like, I don't want during the time that I'm having the hardest time of my life that my husband goes off and blah, blah, blah. And, it's like the things that women TV, puts in your head, right? And all I'm saying is the fact that I offered my husband, what do you want? That I was bold enough and brave enough to ask him, what do you want? Do you want to try something? Do you want to bring somebody in? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And gave him the full freedom to just acknowledge whatever his own desires might be, that normally everyone keeps on the hush. You don't talk about it. You just suppress it. You act like it doesn't exist, and you hope that everything works out. Where pressure and not dealing with things can lead to things happening. So I'm just saying that I'm grateful because it helped us get all these things out of our system and, give him the opportunity to really fully think about it. And, all that stuff that we went through, and then to decide that, no, I'm more than happy with you and I love you and I want, everything to just keep going the way it is with our family, all that sounds like fun, but is it worth dealing with it? Everything has a cost and I don't think it's worth it. My husband says, and he just decided to just be with me and I'm so grateful for that. So I just really feel like so many women are afraid. They're afraid to talk about things. They're afraid to give their husband any kind of freedom to actually, don't you want to know the truth? That was how I felt about it. I want to know the truth. I want to know what you really want because I don't want something to surprise me someday. It's like, just let me know. Let me know so we can work with it. And again, we've been together our whole lives. He gave me his whole life. So I've kind of felt like I owed it to him, to be honest, and made himself into a high value man and all that stuff, and just, he's an amazing man. So anywho, so that's all I'm saying is don't run from problems. Don't hide from problems. Don't drink your way through problems. Don't smoke your way through problems. Just face them, deal with it. And I feel like the fear of things is what robs us the most. I feel like you'll find that it turns out better than you expect. If you have two good-willed people, nothing's ever perfect, but working together, being honest, working through things, you make it through the other side better, stronger. Just saying. And I'm just blessed and I'm happy and I'm grateful and I don't feel insecure. I don't feel any kind of way. My husband, God bless his soul, definitely has wifey goggles. He truly loves me. I look a mess. I got all this going on with my body, but I'm working to fix it and get back in shape, get back wherever my hormones, whatever all needs to be, and make it through. And I'll tell you what, somebody asked me, do I have a high libido? We have always had a high libido since we were 14. We've averaged like 3 times a day for years. I mean, a minimum of once a day, sometimes twice a day. If he was off, it could be 5 times a day. If we were on vacation, it could be, I told him we should put it in the Guinness Book of World Records, how many orgasms he's given me. I'm just saying. So, God was good to us. We are very, very equally yoked in that department. We're very well matched. My passion for him is insane, and God bless him. He's been passionate to me regardless what I've weighed in our relationship, and he loves the kitty. I'm so happy about that. And probably a little something has to do with it, the fact that this is his kitty since the beginning, that is all his. And and I love him and I desire him, and all that makes such a difference. So yeah, loving each other through the hard times. It's awesome. Good times, hard times, that's life. So, anywho, wish me luck, guys. All right, ciao.